Watch this. You're like, wait a minute, it stopped. Oh, don't worry, it's gonna keep going. Oh wait, it's gonna go again. There it goes. And it's making it smooth as silk in here. And this is how you're gonna get those great fruits and vegetables into you, your spouse, and your kids. Come on over, I'll show you exactly what you get. I'll tell you, they included so many great things in this one. Here's what you're going to get, and this is actually one of those other items that we don't normally include with it, and that is the 12-ounce jar that you can use to drink out of, but it also comes with a lid that you can use as a shaker with little holes and big holes. So if you even want to just chop up nuts and then sprinkle them, you can. So that's the 12-ounce. You also get the 18-ounce cup. You also get a 24-ounce cup right here. And the largest single serving that we've ever had is the 32-ounce. So you're getting the 12, the 18, the 24, and the 32-ounce cups, each with lids that you can use to drink right out of if you want to. Also included in this that normally doesn't come with it is another recipe book with 75 great nutritious recipes. I actually made one out of that just yesterday. And it also comes with your instruction guide that has another 30-some recipes in there. And of course, the unit itself. Here's what you need to know though. Typically, when you would buy this without the cookbook and without the 12-ounce cup, it would be $186. We're going to show you the value right now. $186 is what you would normally pay. Then we added in the shaker 12-ounce cup and lid, also in the 75 recipe cookbook. That's $219 total amount of what you would normally have to pay. And here at QVC, but just for today, $89.95, and we even take that and divide it into 5 monthly payments with a credit card order of only $17.99 a month. That means you can get this home for less than $18 and give it a try. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, we started with 10 colors. Here are your colors. We have the platinum, which is right over here on the stand. That's the platinum. A lot of people love that color, and that one, in fact, is available elsewhere, but at that much higher price. We also have it in blue right there. In the blue choice. We started with 4,900 of them. 900 remain, so that means 4,000 of those blue ones already gone. We also have it in this beautiful aqua/turquoise. It's really a great turquoise color. That one has been very popular today. Here is the green. In the green, we started with 3,800 of them. We have 800 remaining, so 3,000 of those have already been ordered. Here we have the red, if you want that beautiful red, which is a gorgeous bright red if you do your kitchens in red, white, and black. And then this is the orange. Now, we started with more than 3,000 of the orange. We have 350 remaining in the orange. And these are just so fun. But here's the thing. Come on over because I'm going to introduce you to the gentleman who really, truly knows how to do this, and that is Bob Warden. He's been bringing us the ninjas for so many years. Welcome. Good to have you here.
Well, Mary Beth, I know you love your ninjas, right?
Absolutely. I was telling you, I use my personal Ninja, which is a much smaller unit, every single day to make my drinks.
Well, you're probably going to be using this one now.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Because
this is so much better.
You have the single unit, you have 32 ounce. So we really made it so for children, 1 single serve adult, 2 single serve adults, and 4.
But here's what it has that I didn't tell anybody yet. It's called the Auto IQ. That says to me, I wish I had an auto IQ. No, but the fact is it means it has the smarts. It has the brain built right in.
Right, and we're going to show that again. So take a taste of that. Now here, this is pretty simple. I mean, this is not hard for it to do. What's hard about it is the protein powder.
I didn't taste any.
Of course not. Because it's totally
There's no
gone.
grit, no nothing, which is usually what's sitting, at the bottom of that. That is smooth, very smooth.
Okay,
Yummy.
so I think it's good. We can't assume that everybody knows about nutrient extraction, even though it's become, the rage of things to do. So I thought it'd be good to talk about what's the difference between a blender and a nutrient extractor. Now, this is a good blender. It wasn't designed to be a nutrient extractor. We just want to show you the difference. Why do you need a nutrient extractor? Because we all know we need more fruits, we need more vegetables in our diet, seeds, nuts, right? Well, how do we do that? right? If you do it just in a blender, it's sip and chew, as you'll see. It's not a pleasant experience, right? Unless you buy a $500 machine.
Right.
Well, nutrient extractors right here turns it to silky, smooth super juices from whole fruits and vegetables. You're not throwing away the good fiber, so you have the whole food that's here, and that's very important.
But easier to digest.
Right. So I'm going to have you start with the blender.
Okay.
You push this button, that's what they call liquefy.
Okay.
And I'll start here at the same time. Now, this is going to do auto IQ. You know that, right? So as soon as I do this, it's going to struggle to begin with, but the program is built in to overcome it. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. All right, so the blades are just spinning. Oh, there you go, pulse it. They're doing a good job. I'm going to walk away because I don't have to tend mine, but you hang in there.
Oh, the lid's coming off.
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay, this is not nearly as easy.
Let's help it out. Typically what people do is they add some water, right?
All right, is that good enough?
No, keep going.
Okay.
Notice the color difference?
Oh yeah, mine's much lighter.
Exactly the same ingredient. The reason that this is brighter is we're breaking down like the beet, strawberries, the watermelon to much finer. So it's done now. So it's a brighter color, and where you're going to taste that is in a brighter flavor. Because the smaller microns we can get, the easier it's going to be for our digestion, and it's also going to be easy and have more flavor. So what I want it to do is just take a little bit of this and pour it in a glass, because I want you to taste the difference, right? We say you can taste, feel, and smell the difference. And then I'm going to pour the rest of it, sip and chew.
Yeah, there's little seeds and things.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to pour this in here, and you'll see.
I hate it when I have to drink something and I got to chew the seeds.
So we know we should be getting fruits and vegetables, but an ordinary blender doesn't do it. We may not want to pay $400, right?
Right.
So now we have Nutri Ninja, right?
Can I try that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, it's amazing how the difference in the color.
And look at this.
Now, there was no seeds. I didn't have anything to chew.
What about the flavor?
Much
Isn't it
richer.
amazing? It's an explosion of flavor.
It's amazing. It is an explosion of flavor. You know, all of a sudden, it tastes like it's so much richer, I guess is the best word I can think of. Just so much more flavor.
This is sip and chew. You can see all the chunks.
Look at that. And here's the difference. So you're saying that auto IQ makes all the difference to really liquefy it and get it smooth as silk.
You know, we developed the recipe book, right? The Ninja Culinary team in Boston and here. And what we were able to do with Auto IQ is we found, because we've made Nutri Ninjas before, is we were now able to add more fibrous. Before we sort of limited because it would get stuck and we didn't want people shaking it and getting it going. But with Auto IQ, it automatically does it. So we have more fiber dense. Like that drink has 18 grams of fiber if you drink 12 ounces. So that's half of what you need in a day, right?
That's great.
Okay.
That's really great.
Now, I'm going to do one more thing. Now, this is sort of me on my stump preacher thing. You know, we know we need more fruits and vegetables. Guess what else we really need more of? Water.
Water.
But water gets kind of boring.
Right.
And so what we do is we go for exercise and we buy one of these sports drinks. And this is maybe, in my opinion, not such a good idea because it's all fructose.
Right.
Coloring.
Lots of sugar.
Yeah, lots of sugar, empty calories, zero, right, on the nutritional scale. So why would you do that, right? You just exercised and now you've filled up with empty calories.
Right.
So here's the way you can have a great hydration drink in place of water or a sport drink. Listen carefully. Any frozen fruit. You can use any fresh fruit if you want to add ice, because remember we can do ice and fresh fruit, and a little bit of coconut water. Now you've got your electrolytes from the fruit. You have true nutrition.
I can't wait
to
try this.
And we really want this to be more like a water or a cold tea, right? Because you don't want it thick like we had there. You want to have something that's really quick. So we'll just do this real quick.
What fruit did you put in there?
I don't even know on this, blueberries, I think, and a little bit of lime.
Like cherries to me.
Those are cherries, that's right, frozen cherries. I mean, we've been doing different things all day long, right?
Exactly.
Jill had me do cucumber.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she loves the cucumber water, right?
Wow.
So what flavor do you like? This is really going to be very, very liquidy.
And here's the part that is amazing. The Ninja that I have at home, I have to sit there and hold the button. And look at this. I mean, I could walk away. I could clean out the dishwasher.
You can put things away.
I could open the drawer, get what I need. You can just walk away.
Go home and tell Mark, get up.
Get up. Get going. Exactly. Because it's just, is it automatically programmed to know just how long to do it and how to get it smooth?
Yeah, what we did is on the buttons, and I like to go over the buttons with you, right? Yeah. Because you had a question that I'm glad you asked, because I'm sure people out there asked. So this is very liquidy. This is almost like a water.
Right,
but it's a nutrient water.
Ooh. I want to
taste that.
Anxious to try this.
Just some frozen fruit and some coconut water.
That is so
or
refreshing.
Fresh fruit and ice and coconut.
That is so refreshing. Oh my goodness, I could suck down that whole glass right now.
And you want to. So you don't want a whole bunch of calories, right? So we don't load it up.
So good. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. And it's so smooth, but that is really refreshing. And just, it's hard to imagine. It's just like, it's like flavored water, only super rich flavored water.
Right. So this is still the 4th of July weekend, so we have to do some things that are a little more, I won't say decadent, because this is fresh strawberries, fresh blueberries, and frozen yogurt, so it's red, white, and blue.
Sweet.
Now, if you put red, white, and blue together, what color do you think we're going to get?
I know what color you get. You get purple.
You're right. Okay. So we're going to do both of these at once. This is our indulgent side with a frozen sangria. So this is rock hard frozen peaches, right? And pineapple. And we're using also a whole orange in there, because the thing about making your frozen cocktails like frozen margaritas and so forth is you can use whole limes and lemons and oranges instead of using the mixes.
Right.
So again, instead of just adding that fructose, add the real stuff.
Yeah,
right?
you're going to get more flavor anyway then.
Right. Now this only needs this isn't even ultra blend, just blend. So you push that, and then we'll step away and tell everybody about the colors again, right?
All right,
you ready?
here we go.
Here we go.
Come on over here and I'll show you the colors.
Keep an eye on those.
The fact is, we started with 10 colors.
Right.
We're down to 6 colors, several of which are actually getting limited. Here's the platinum. If you don't know where to go, get the platinum. That just works in every kitchen. Great, great wedding gift. I mean, talk about a great wedding gift for less than $100. How about less than $90? How about at home in a week's time for less than $20 is what it is. And then you're going to get the 12 ounce, the 18 ounce, the 24 ounce, the 32 ounce. They come with the lid so you can drink out of these. This just pops up so you can drink out of it. That one's tight.
I think of this for 4
people,
2 people, 1 person, baby food, and for chopping and shredding and so forth.
We actually used this yesterday and made enough drinks for 4 of us. Here's the blue. We also, and the blue, by the way, is getting limited. Fewer than 800 remain. In the aqua, it's more like a turquoise, but 1,600 of those remain. In the green, we are down to 700 remaining. That's a beautiful apple green. Here's that nice bright red. If you love a gorgeous red, that is it. Here's the orange. We have fewer than 400, like 350 or so. Of those remain, and 47,000 have been ordered. Here's the value. Seriously, you maybe have even seen that infomercial that's similar to this, but I gotta tell you, that infomercial, the price tag is more than twice our price. You look at this, that's a $219 value. Our price, less than $90. I'm telling you, we really had to get some, do some mighty fast talking to get it less than $90, but we did, and it's all because it has the Auto IQ technology. We've never brought you a Ninja with the Auto IQ technology until today, right?
That's
we have not had it on QVC at all. There's your 32 ounce, you get the 24 ounce, the 18 ounce, and the 12 ounce. There's that 24 ounce. I mean, the key here is that whether you want to make a little or a lot, you can, because you're giving us all those 4 sizes. You can make so many different things. When I was looking through the little recipe book, actually what I ended up doing yesterday was I mixed almond milk with bananas with actually, I like the Chobani yogurts, and I took the pineapple ones.
Yes.
So I put the pineapple yogurt in there with the bananas, with the almond milk, and some ice. Boom. It was so good.
Because you can get creative.
It was so good. You
So
can do whatever you want.
Remember,
exactly.
the Nutri Ninja blades are designed to do ice, to do tough fiber vegetables, and to do frozen fruits.
Yeah.
So here we did frozen fruit.
Okay.
This is the sangria. And again, we used fresh fruit. We didn't use a mix, right? So take a taste of that, would you?
Okay.
All right. And meanwhile, I'm going to pour out our red, white, and blue. You're right, it came out purple.
Oh, it did. It came out very purple.
I think that red, white, and blue, when the Republicans fight with the Democrats, they came out purple, right?
That is very good.
Isn't
That's
it?
so smooth. I mean, it's just the right texture that you want. But I want to try this. That's amazing. That's like, oh my goodness, the kids would go crazy for that. That's a dessert. That's a dessert.
You can throw kale in there, and they'll think it's a dessert.
I tell you, that is delicious. And that was frozen yogurt, strawberries, and blueberries.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, look at that. 1,700 of these already ordered just in the last, 15 minutes or so. So if you want to get these, by all means, again, orange, red, green, aqua, blue, and platinum are the colors to choose from. The one thing I wanted to say too that I realized was a little different on this one is that you really have to lock it in. You don't just set it on there. So if you've got little kids in the house and they just kind of set it on there because they don't know any better and they start pushing buttons, it isn't going anywhere.
Well, in fact, look at this.
Okay.
Because it has the rubber feet on the bottom. And
It does.
It's stuck there.
But if they don't turn it into locking position, these buttons won't work, correct?
Okay, so let's talk about the buttons.
Okay.
You had a question, then I think
Sure.
we have a call. All right, so blend, and our recipe book tells you when to use it, but this is the rule of thumb. If you're using fruits without a lot of fiber, with ice, it can be frozen, you probably can just use blend. Ultra blend is when you have tough things like carrots and celery and kale, where you really need to break down that fiber first and then liquefy it, right?
Okay.
Our start-stop, you say, well, why would I need start-stop?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you in a little bit. There are some things that don't need but 10 seconds, and they don't need to be pulsed.
Okay.
Like some of our dressings, some of our dips, and so forth.
Okay.
You want to run it until you see it's the right consistency. So you just push it, you watch, okay, that's good.
Okay.
And then our pulse, this is what makes it really versatile, because now we can do chopping. Now you have to watch quick. Are you ready?
That looks like it's pretty much done. That was 2 pulses.
Well,
oh my gosh.
I always check, is there any chunks in there? It's not bad.
Let's see.
So that's 2 pulses. You got
Look at that.
nice chopped carrots.
See, now that's perfect for if you wanted to use that for your carrot cake, your carrot muffins. I mean, look at that. That is really perfect. Awesome. And that was 2 pulses. That's how simple and easy that is. Hey, before we walk past these, I want to show you. Here's your orange. We have about 350 left. We have the red. We have the green. That's getting limited. We have the aqua. We also have the blue, the cobalt blue. That's getting limited. And we have the platinum. And here's what comes with it. The 32 ounce. Right here that you'll see, that's the biggest size. Look at that. You can make a lot right in there. Then you also have the 24 ounce, the 18 ounce, the 12 ounce, which can also be used as a shaker cup because it comes with this extra lid.
That's great for baby food.
Great for baby food, exactly.
Salsas, guacamoles, we're going to make that.
And then you also get 75 recipes in this cookbook right here, in this recipe book.
This was a labor of love.
And you did those.
Well, not by myself.
You and the team.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was sort of like one of the main persons. But Andrea, Stephen, who's our backup guest here, the culinary team in Boston, all of the books that Ninja does are labors of love. We all love it. We test everything. You play ideas off each other, right? And every recipe is wonderful. I swear to you, they're not ordinary.
No, they're great.
They're great.
I was reading this whole thing the other day, and it really is good. By the way, we're going to go off to the phones. I'll just say right here, sun-dried tomato sauce, Asian marinade, yum. We're going to go through some more. Janelle from New York. Hi, Janelle.
Hi,
it's
Janelle.
Bob and Mary Beth. How are you today?
I'm all right, and you?
Wonderful. Have you ever had a Ninja before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, you just started with the top of the line right here.
Yes, she did.
So tell us, why did you decide to get this today?
Because it's a great value, first of all, and for nutritional health reasons.
Yep.
Yep.
You want to eat more vegetables, right? You want to drink your vegetables, drink your fruits.
Yeah, and it needs to be easy to do.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
what you're really going to enjoy, and what impressed Mary Beth is it's automatic. You throw it in there, choose the program, and it does it for you.
That's exactly right.
Yes, and also, I like the color choices you have.
Good. Which one did you get?
The blue.
You got the blue. Honey, my kitchen is that same color of that beautiful cobalt blue. So I get it. I know what you like. Good for you. Well,
Yes,
I'm excited for you. And I'll just tell you, there are soups in here. White bean and cabbage soup, cream of sweet potato soup. There's wonderful, here's how to make classic hummus, salsa verde. There's lots of pancakes in here, even spinach and feta strata. There's breakfast things. Here's where look at, this is kind of what I tried to make yesterday a little bit. I made my own little version, but it's called Top of the Morning Smoothie, and it has ripe bananas, cinnamon, protein powder, vanilla almond milk, and an orange and some ice.
A whole orange.
And I just didn't have the
very
orange,
good.
but I did the banana, and I did pineapple instead of the orange.
Well, that's the fiber.
Super duper good.
Oh,
So
okay.
enjoy it, Janelle. I'm so glad. I'm excited for you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I love talking to you.
Take care. You too. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. In the meantime, I just want to remind everybody, we are already down to almost the last 6 hours of the day. And the fact is, this goes away at the end of the day. The price goes away at the end of the day. The easy pay goes away at the end of the day. And say that again. 48,500 of these have already been ordered today, close to 3,000 just in this hour already. And wait till you see, we've got so many more demonstrations to show you. So we're going to rip through them.
So we're going to talk about the blades for a second.
Okay.
Remember, this is 1,100 watts of power, 21,000 RPM, with a very unique blade. Instead of 4 little blades in the bottom, we have 4 blades, hardened stainless steel, but look at these 2 in the center. That pulsing action throws the ice up. They come down and hit the blade. This becomes the crusher. These become the blenders.
And that's the difference. You don't see blades like this in typical blenders.
No, that's a very patented blade geometry, and it's meant to work with Auto IQ. So what we're going to do now is real quickly show you the action. Now, normally you wouldn't see this. It's happening inside a drink, right?
Yeah.
But I want you to look at it. So here's what's happening in just a few seconds inside your drink. Ready?
Okay.
Throws it up in the air, lets it down. Throws it up in the air, lets it down.
And that's so you don't have to stir. It really gives it the perfect complete mix.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And so those 2 pulses were enough, weren't they?
Yeah, that's amazing.
So you can also make snow cones
that.
if you want, but
Oh, I love
basically
it.
that's what's happening inside your blender when you're doing those tough fibrous things. They're coming down on the top of those blades and they are just exploding.
Amazing. See, that's the difference. There are a lot of other copycats out there that don't do what that just did on ice. And you know what? Every drink is better when it's cold, right? So whether you're making, just a smoothie in the morning or you're making something, that's refreshing in the afternoon, you want that to be cold. And the ice, if it doesn't do ice, don't even get it.
So this is a very popular recipe that we brought from another ninja,
Okay.
but we added something to it.
Huh.
Really high fiber ginger. Now, I add ginger to a lot of drinks because it adds that little bit of tang,
Yeah.
a little bit of heat, a little bit of bite in the end. And I want you to taste it, but you'll notice
Okay.
that this fiber is completely broken down, right?
Yeah.
So here we go. We're going to use just blend because it'll do it even just on the blending program. And so the hardest job it's doing there is not the ice, it's the ginger.
Can I ask, because I don't know how to use ginger that well. Like how big of a piece would you put in there?
Well, it's like asking somebody who likes Spanish food or Indian food, how much pepper do you put into it? What you like. I like to put in, I like it. So I'll put in like a 1/4-inch piece.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
that.
that's what I wanted.
In a 24-ounce or 18-ounce drink.
Okay.
And you tell me when this is done whether that works for you, all right?
But the best part is while this is doing its thing,
We walk
away. We could go dance. We could just have a
Really?
little dance.
I've
Sure,
always
Bob.
wanted to do that. Not if I could
And
only
now
dance.
it's done, so we gotta come back. I mean, it's one of those great things. You're not sitting there holding the button down. It's doing it for you. And it actually has a little LED display that counts the seconds for you.
So here again, this is a cleansing drink, all right, the spinach detox.
Okay.
They talk about detox. This is a good thing to start with to get your system used to having a lot of fiber and a lot of good fruits and vegetables in you.
That, you know what that just did? That just took me back to a spa that I once went to. and it was very, very good spa. And they had some of these great drinks there. That reminded me of that place. This is so good.
This would work with any of your green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach,
That's
beet
amazing.
greens, you know. It's just
Very,
super.
very good. By the way, I need to give you a quick update. Let me quickly show you colors here for a second. We've got the platinum. 49,000 have been ordered already today, okay? This is platinum. If you want to get that, it goes with everything. That's always very, very popular. Then we have the blue. We have fewer than 500 of these remaining. Here's the aqua, which I would call more like a turquoise. We have about 1,400 of those remaining. That may sound like a lot, but hey, we've already sold 3,000 just in the last 20, 25 minutes. Here is the green. Fewer than 500 remain in the green, and it's a beautiful apple green. Then we have the red. The first kitchen Mark and I ever had was all red, white, and black, and it was so cute. Anyway, so I always look at that, and I may go back to that someday, who knows. And we have 150 left in that beautiful orange, and it's kind of like a tangerine kind of color, so it's not like, you know, basketball orange. It's great. Now I want to see what else you're doing.
All right, so
and we'll go off to the phones, but I want to mention the value real quickly.
Okay.
Just to buy the Nutri Ninja and 3 of the 4 containers would be $186. We include the 4th container, which is the 12-ounce with the shaker lid, and we include the extra cookbook with 75 recipes in it, plus there's another 30 recipes in the instruction guide. So you've got more than 100 recipes, but the key here is that you are getting this for less than half the price. And that's only at QVC, and that's only for today and on the 5 easy payments. I mean, you know what? If you've never shopped with us before, it's this simple. You call 1-800-345-1515. Somebody will answer the phone. You say, I want to get that today's special value, that Ninja thing, you know? And they'll say, okay, which credit card would you like to use? And literally, you'll get this in about a week's time for less than $20 each month. And the fact is, you have a 30-day return policy on it as well, so you can get it home and give it a try for 30 days if you want. Hey, you know what? You might be looking so good and healthy after 30 days, you're like, I can't give this away at all. Should we take the call, or you want to do another little demo?
What you decide.
Let's go to the phones. Beverly from New York. Beverly, this is Bob,
Hi,
and I'm
Beverly.
Mary Beth. How are you?
Fine, and yourself?
Wonderful. Are you excited? Are you getting the Nutri Ninja?
Yes, I am. I'm getting red, and I have all of your Ninja products.
Wonderful.
So you already trust the name.
Yes, I do. I just ordered the other one you had a couple of months ago, the professional Ninja.
Yeah.
I used that. The only thing was just too small, and I kept saying I wish the cups were bigger. And then I see this today with the 32-ounce, which is perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll find somebody in the family who wants that other one, believe me. You know?
I already did.
Oh, you already did, see?
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
People come to your house and see your Ninja, they want it. You always got a home for them.
Exactly.
Can I just, before I let you go, Beverly, tell everybody who's never had a Ninja, because you've had one, what is it that you absolutely love about it that you would come and buy another one?
The best thing about it is that foods that you don't like, you can put it in here and drink it and don't even know.
Exactly.
You'll be healthy without realizing that you're eating what you don't like.
Yeah, my rule of thumb is always, if you take vegetables, maybe you wouldn't order, you take half vegetables, half fruits you like. That's a nice balance. You'll never know the vegetables are in there.
That's right. That's exactly right, because the fruit has its own sweet taste to it. Oh, that's awesome.
I do have one question.
Sure.
When you put the ginger in there, you know how sometimes when you cut ginger and it's stringy?
Yeah.
I've never put it in there. Would it be stringy if I put it in there?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And the reason is, it's the nutrient extractor. The ginger, there's no stringy, right?
No, there was nothing stringy in here. And I didn't even realize, because I'm not used to really cooking with ginger, so that was a very good question. But I can tell you, I was drinking this drink. I'll drink some more. There's nothing stringy in it at all.
Okay, because usually I chop it up. so it wouldn't
Yeah.
be
No,
stringy.
you don't have to
Sometimes-
worry. Just cut a 1/4-inch piece and throw it in, and if you want less or more after you make your
good.
first one, then just
I love the
settle on
ginger
that.
taste. So.
That
I do
is
too.
Yeah.
so good.
I like the
you
after
gotta make
flavor.
this one. Yeah, you got to make this one, the spinach and the ginger in there. Good for you. I'm excited for you, Beverly.
Thank you.
You enjoy it and enjoy the cookbook that comes with it because there's really a lot of great recipes.
I am.
Good for you.
Thank you. You guys have a good day.
You too. Have a good week, Beverly.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Now, do you ever think about making soups?
I love to make soups, especially with leftovers in the fridge.
Right, because
Yeah.
you know any nutrient extracted juice could become a soup, right? If you cooked it, or if you want a cold soup. So here we're making a cold soup. So what I did was I sautéed onions and garlic. I added some basil. I added some Parmesan cheese, right?
Okay.
And now I'm going to blend it. And for here we're going to serve it as a cold soup. You want to heat it up? Just throw it in the microwave.
Right,
You
exactly.
don't need to run the
No,
machine
no.
for another 6 minutes to get it going. So here we go. We're going to go on just blend because that's
Okay.
all it'll take. It's automatically going to do it.
Cool.
While it's doing that, we're going to make our breadcrumb mixture to go on here. So we have breadcrumbs, we have a little bit of peach, pepper, some herbs, right, some Parmesan cheese, and here's how we're going to use the pulp.
Okay.
What?
Look at that.
I think that's sticky in there. We need to unstick it. I should have used the auto IQ, but it's usually faster than that.
Yeah.
So now we're going to use our shaker lid, right? The shaker lid has large holes and it has small holes.
Oh, that smells good. I
Oh,
can
yes.
already smell it.
And in this case, we're going to use the large holes.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you shake on.
Okay.
But actually, I want you to taste
Yeah.
the tomato soup
anxious to taste that.
before we shake.
Okay.
Because this, as all but one host, this became their favorite thing we made all day.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
This is, you tell me.
Looks so good.
I love it so much.
That is so incredibly fresh. I've never tasted tomato soup like that before. I mean, you can taste the basil, you can taste the onion in there. That is so good.
Isn't it?
Ooh, that's beautiful. And now you shook some of that on, I gotta have another taste.
Serve that to Mark, and he's going to say, oh,
He would love that.
absolutely. And it's so simple.
Absolutely.
Remember, all it is sauteed onions, sauteed garlic,
Right.
a little Parmesan cheese, some basil.
And then you had the stewed tomatoes, or what
I
kind of tomatoes?
just canned Italian
Canned?
tomatoes.
Excellent.
Right.
Awesome. You can do that some night when it is a chilly, rainy, icky night and you want to come home and have some nice soup. Here's the other thing. Okay, so we did the soup, we did the shaker where you can do those things. Could I just put like a piece of Parmesan cheese in there
Absolutely,
basically?
yeah,
and
you can just grind cheese.
Gotcha. What's going on in this one?
Well, here we are going to make a cheesecake dip. Remember I told you there's times when we wouldn't want to use the pulse or the auto IQ?
Right.
Because we just want to turn it on, and when we see it reaches the consistency we want, we shut it off.
Okay, so this is where you're going to use the start-stop.
I'm just going to use the start
Okay.
stop. Now everybody thinks of savory dip, but very few people think of fruit dip.
Yeah.
So this is actually frozen cherry, cream cheese. It's frozen cherry and cream cheese. What's in there?
Frozen cherries and cream cheese.
Well, you are a
Boy,
quick
that
learner.
sounds yummy, though. I love anything with cream
So
cheese. Let's just be honest.
I like this. We call it the cherry
my
cheesecake,
gosh.
right? So Alan would love this, right?
Wow. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm coming on with
No,
that
so make
strawberry.
fruit dips.
Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. That is so, so good. You can taste the cream cheese, but you can also taste the cherries. That's so flavorful. You know, let's go back to this for a second. That nutrient extraction, when you talk about that, that must add, not only does it make it easier to digest and just kind of get it down to, being very smooth, etc., but like you said, it adds so much flavor. I don't understand why.
Well, here's why. If you go up on Google And the best place to read about it is in chocolate. And type in microns in chocolate. And they actually have a standard for making the flavor better before they grind it to make it into candies and stuff.
Yeah.
I forget, I think it's 20 microns or something. I'm not good with math.
Yeah.
But it's a certain standard. So what we tried to do was to achieve that with fruits and vegetables. Now, we didn't quite get there, right? Because that's a professional micronizer. But boy, we came close. And boy, it
Very
makes a
close.
difference.
That's one of the things I notice most about when I'm tasting these things is that the flavor is so rich. I mean, it's just, you know how so many flavors just taste watered down, especially in fruits and things these days because they've been manipulated so many different ways.
I let you down here because
that's okay.
I know you don't do
Can't eat romaine.
romaine,
lettuce,
so
no.
I got some spinach.
Very allergic to it.
So this will become your favorite
Okay.
dressing. So all again, it's so simple. Instead of oil, I have avocado.
Okay.
Instead of a whole bunch of vinegar, I just have a tiny amount of vinegar and vegetable stock and Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, so this is
Okay.
going to happen very fast. We only want to run it again on the start-stop until we see we've achieved that emulsion.
Okay.
Right? And that happens in about 5 seconds. You'll see it kind of turn up here, then you know it's done.
Wow. There are so many people who've never, ever made their own dressings because how can they? There's no way they could get that kind of, movement to it.
I'm going to let you
I'm
just...
going to take a spoon. You
yes,
better believe it.
Because this is so good.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
gonna
I'll show
try
everybody
that.
else what a delicious looking... You serve this and people
Oh
go,
my
holy,
gosh.
what the heck?
And you know what? That tastes so, so good. But at the same time, there's not like that weird chemical taste that sometimes you taste in dressings, you know what I mean?
Well, that's because they have chemicals in them.
And this one didn't. Wow, that is delicious. That's amazing. I want to show you what you get, and here's the colors to choose from. Because can I just remind you, like coming up next hour, we've got jewelry coming up, we've got cosmetics coming up at 8 p.m. I mean, if you want to get this Nutri Ninja with the Auto IQ, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got the brains, you've got this special design blade. If you want to get that, 51,000 of these already ordered. And by the way, I just want you to know, some of these colors, I'm going to let you know how many are left. Here's the platinum right there. This is the main unit right here. It doesn't take up a big footprint on it. You're going to get the 12-ounce cup. You're going to get an 18-ounce cup. You're going to get a 24-ounce cup and a 32-ounce cup. I mean, that's a lot of cups. It truly is. I'm going to just tip that over so you can see the different sizes. You get all of that and the shaker lid and all these drink lids, and you're going to get 75 recipes in this cookbook.
And these are, every recipe was made with love.
With love. I mean, really, these are not just your, blah, blah, blah kind of recipes. These are the kind that really matter.
Blah,
there's
blah,
a lot
blah
of blah, blah, blah recipes out there that I don't really like. And I think to myself, I read it and think, nobody's making that. And then here's the cobalt blue. 300 of these remain in that aqua, which is a gorgeous turquoise. 1,200 of those remain. Here's the green. 350 remain in that. Here's the red right there. Lots of people ordering the red. And then we have the orange. Orange is gone. Gone, 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 gone. Okay, so we want to just show you the value. I'm going to move these over.
See
so
this sticky
yeah,
things?
they've got little, gripper feet on them. And in the meantime, here's your value, just the Nutri Ninja with 3 of the 4 containers. No recipe book, just an instruction guide would be $186. I don't even want to talk about the rest except to say $89.95 is our price. That's almost $100 saved. You're actually saving more than you're paying. And we're throwing in the 12-ounce
when
cup.
that happens.
And we're throwing in the 75 recipe book in there. I mean, it's such a huge value, which is why it's the first time we've ever had the Auto IQ Nutri Ninja on QVC. And don't pass it by, because 51,000 people have already beat you to it. So you want to make sure you get the color you want. In the meantime, we're going to take a real quick break. Coming up at the top of the hour will be America West Jewelry. Coming up a little later, some fashions. We've got cosmetics at 8 p.m. with It Cosmetics. Come on back. We're going to show you a lot more ideas of how you can use your Nutri Ninja when you get it home. By the way, I forgot to mention, hey, free shipping and handling. Woo! I love it. I mean, we're giving you
just a little forgot to mention.
we're saving you more than you're paying. We're giving you 5 easy monthly payments to get it home. You can get it home for less than $18 and be using it a week from now, and then, you know, have 30 days to use it, etc. And free shipping and handling. And one other thing that I wanted to ask before we hop into this, and if you just tuned in, this is our today's special value. Bob Warden is joining us. It's the Nutri Ninja, which has the Auto IQ, which is known for its power. We're talking 1100 watts. The speed. The Auto IQ is so that you can put it in there, hit a button and walk away and go do something else. Stir something on the stove. Get the toast out of the toaster, whatever it might be. Quickly go do your mascara and come back and drink your smoothie in the morning. You know, all those different things is all what that Auto IQ is about. And the fact that you've got the special blade, we've got the special price, you've got the special opportunity.
I've got the special host.
Oh, I don't know about that. But anyway, extra cute. But here's my question. How do we clean all this stuff?
All dishwasher safe, except for the motor.
Yeah, you don't put that in there. But we can even put the blades in
blades
the
go in,
dishwasher?
yeah.
Okay, awesome.
All right, so I'll talk a second about kale.
Yeah.
Beet greens are close, any of the greens. On the 0 to 1,000 scale, kale is 1,000. It's the most nutrient-dense food on the planet, right?
Yeah.
It's fabulous. But by itself, maybe not so good, right?
Mark and I tried to eat it. We cooked, you know, kind of sauteed it with garlic and, you know, olive oil the other night, and we're trying, but it's really tough.
This kale is something better eaten at a masquerade ball. You know, you need to masquerade it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to real briefly talk about why nutrient extraction. This nutrient extraction has been coined as a term because it's what finally has enough power, enough speed, enough blade design, enough geometry that you can break down fresh fruits and vegetables into a super smooth super juice, right? You've just liquefied it. Seeds, nuts, everything.
But you still have all the nutrition.
Of course, and you haven't thrown any of the fiber away. So we're going to show it against the blender. Now, this blender wasn't designed.
Right.
So I'm not making fun of this blender. I'm just saying this is the difference.
Right.
And that's what we've experienced, you and I, most of our life, right? So no wonder we didn't drink our vegetables.
Right.
So go ahead and start it. I'm going to start mine on Auto IQ. Now notice, mine is struggling, but guess what? Mary Beth, look at this.
Look at that. It's pulling it all down.
Yeah, so I can walk away.
Right.
You're probably going to have to pulse it yourself.
I don't know. I'm watching to see what happens. I want to know what this really going to do. Whoa. It's trying.
It's trying.
working, but it's just not anywhere near.
Why don't you give it a little liquid?
Did it add a little water? Okay.
And this is called watering down. It's
Yeah.
typically what people do to get the blender going. Shake it, pulse it, water it down, right?
Yeah.
So here, we've got the total nutrition, right? Everything is in there. It's all going to be liquefied. The nuts are going to be gone. Seeds are going to be gone. Kale's going to be gone. It's just going to be a super juice, right?
Wow.
All right. So that doesn't look too bad, right?
Not too bad.
All right. So let's shut it
Are
off.
we done? Okay.
All right, so
All
what
right.
I want you to pour a little for you to taste, a little
Okay.
taste, and then we'll pour it through the sieve and see what the results are.
Okay. Not very good.
The kale is not disguised, right? Now, remember,
It's not. It's like, well,
so this is exactly the same ingredients, Mary Beth. You're afraid of it now,
hope
aren't
it-
you? So I want you to taste the difference, okay?
okay, I hope this
Taste
tastes
the difference.
much better. You know what it is? This is so much smoother. And for whatever reason, that I really tasted the kale. This I don't. It tastes like greens, but it doesn't taste like
That's
kale.
because you still have pieces of kale. If you look at it here, you can see you have pieces of
That's
you have
much
pieces of
better.
everything, right?
Yeah.
And here, this pours right through,
Wow.
right? Even though this is very high fiber,
Yeah.
right? All of this will go through the sieve because there are no pieces, there are no fiber, there are no seeds, right? It's all broken down.
That's amazing. Hold up your little thing. I'm gonna hold this up.
You're gonna, all right.
Look at that. Look at the difference. You can see, if you get in close, you can see the difference. Mine has all the pieces in it. Yours looks like it's smooth. That's the difference between tasting good and not getting it down anybody's
We like to
throat.
say you can see,
Yeah.
feel, and taste the difference.
You really, really can. By the way, I just want to quickly show you the colors. If you want this cobalt blue, fewer than 100 remain. In the green, we have fewer than 200 remaining. In the aqua, about 1,100, a few more than that in the red, and also in the platinum. We bought the most of the platinum because a lot of people like to just go with the neutral color, so we're doing that. Don't forget, you're getting a 32 ounce, big guy, 32 ounce, 24 ounce, 18 ounce, 12 ounce, the drinking lids as well as a shaker lid if you want to shake something out, and you're getting more than 100 recipes over there, and all for less than half the price you would pay elsewhere. Let's do one more thing and then we'll go to the phones.
Okay, so let's do two things as they go together.
Gotcha.
And you know, we've been so healthy conscious,
I
right?
know, I
So-
feel like I should go back and drink
But
the
this is
relic.
the 4th of July. You know what I like
Okay.
on the 4th of July is s'mores. So all of the
You
stuff
say
that go in.
s'mores?
I know.
S'mores.
It's s'mores. But
You're from Iowa, I'm from Minnesota.
Yes, that's right. So we're going to make s'mores. All right. Now this is easy for this to do. This is like a slam dunk.
Oh, yeah.
You could probably do this in your blender.
Oh, I know.
It's so easy. So
But it's easier
we're going
this
to do
way,
it.
too.
So we're going to turn it on. But this is the fun part.
Okay.
This you couldn't do in your blender.
Right.
What is this?
I don't know.
How long do you think it would take to turn that into whipped cream?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not very long.
All right, so here's where we're going to use the start, stop.
Okay.
Right? And the way you know it's done, because you can't see it from the
Right.
outside, is you listen. It'll speed up once the cream is whipped. So here we go.
Oh,
Ready?
okay.
Done.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was a big difference in
Yes,
the tone, you know?
because it just spins once
Oh,
it's
look at that.
once it's done.
Oh my gosh.
Instant whipped cream.
Look at that. I'm glad they brought a spoon. I want a spoon.
Well,
I'm
you were
gonna try
supposed to
that.
put that on your s'mores, but go ahead.
Too bad. I like to lick the beaters, so I'm going in for
We'll
that.
walk away from the s'mores working.
Oh my
and,
gosh,
And we'll
that's
go over
so
here and we'll
good.
make a nut
back
topping.
more.
You like walnuts? You like chocolate?
I love walnuts, yeah.
Okay, so let's just use
Oh,
the pulse
man.
button in our small jar to pulse.
Okay. Don't forget to lock it in before you hit the button, because otherwise it won't work. Look at that.
So we control it. By pulsing, we decide when
Yeah.
it's done, right? I can
Right.
look at it, I can say, is it even? Do I
And
need a
if you
couple
got
more
more,
pulses?
okay, go
Then
ahead.
you pulse it a couple more times. Because
Yeah.
we're going to shake this, right? We want to shake it out on
Yeah.
top of your s'more.
We're going to use this shaker lid that it comes with, which I think is such a neat idea. And you have big holes and little holes, so you can do it with either one.
Yeah, and the little holes you use for when you're grinding your spices
Yeah,
and so forth,
right.
Okay,
Exactly.
so
Oh my
now we're going to
goodness.
taste this all together. Here's your s'mores.
Can I just
Lots
ask
of
you,
fun.
what did you put in here? Is it just regular whipping cream?
Regular cream.
Yeah,
Right, whipping cream.
whipping cream, mhm.
All right, so
Whoa,
now you can add a
so
little bit
great.
of chocolate to it and you'll have a chocolate mousse. You add a little bit of strawberry, you would have
Yeah.
a strawberry mousse.
Okay.
You can have any flavor of mousse you want.
How about I add a little cream to that?
All right?
Hang on a second. Oh, maybe just a little more, because, you know, I didn't eat enough yesterday.
Okay, there you go, Skinny.
Yeah, right.
Oh, fun, huh?
Oh, man, you know what? That reminds me of the chocolate shakes my mom used to make on Sunday evenings. Here we are, Sunday evenings. She would make it on Sunday evenings for us kids. I'm going to drink to my mom right
You got
now.
the graham cracker flavor, but no graham cracker, you know.
Oh, that is so good,
Is it?
Bob. That is amazing. That's why this is so great. It doesn't even take up much space. I mean, look at this. Got the little gripper feet on there. It doesn't even take up much space. I mean, that is crazy. You can leave it right on your countertop. And I've got the little, I got to move that. I think 53,000 of these have already been, oh yeah, what happened to the blue? It's gone. The blue is gone. Come take a look. Okay, so here's the red. Here's the green. We have 150 in the green. In the blue, or aqua, excuse me, we've got aqua here. The blue has just disappeared. I'm going to give you that to you. And then we have the platinum here. So you know what? I'm going to give them all up on the platform. Come on, girls. Okay, there we go. So we've got red, green, aqua, and platinum. Those are the only 4 colors we have left. We started with 10 colors at midnight last night. We are not even at 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon almost in California. And so that's why I say gotta call now to make sure you get it. And here's the best part. QVC's price is so much better. I mean, shoot, you can go out and spend $186 and get the same exact unit, but guess what? You won't get the cookbook with it, and you won't get the 12-ounce shaker cup and lid, and we're including all of that. It's a $219 value, and you could spend $219 and get it all, or you could spend $89.95, and you've got 4 different sizes of cups, 32 ounce. We used the 32 ounce yesterday, and because you guys gave us one to play with and see how we liked it.
You can easily make 4 drinks.
Absolutely. You had 4 smaller drinks for us. And then we have the 24 ounce, we have the 18 ounce, we have the 12 ounce, more than 100 recipes coming with it. I'm telling you, that is so good.
You know,
wow.
I have to brag
Please.
about the culinary team.
Okay.
Right?
Do
We've
that.
had 10 years experience of making drinks for ninjas, right? And we've got people that they just instinctively know what likely would work in the combination. We've had so much feedback from you, our customers, of what you like up on our Ninja website and so forth. So we're getting better and better and better at creating recipes that people just rave about, as you are.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Have you tasted anything you didn't like?
No, I haven't, except that blender thing with the kale in it. Not the, not the Ninja, but the blender
right,
one.
Exactly. You know, it's when you blend everything. I like just taking carrots and some vegetable stock.
Yeah.
And, oh my gosh, what an intense flavor.
Here's carrot tip top right here
we're gonna
in
make
this
that.
one.
Yeah.
Are we gonna make that one? Okay, come. We'll show it to you. And there's antioxidant refresher. Fewer than 100 left in
Well, we
this
better
green
use the
right
green
here.
right now,
We better
then. I'm
do
in a
that
hurry.
quick before it's gone. Call me Popeye. Oh, I want to see what's in the Call Me Popeye. 2 dates, 1 stalk of celery, 1 ripe kiwi. Ooh, I love kiwi. 2 cups loosely packed spinach. I like that. Hazelnut milk. I bet you could almost make your own hazelnut milk. Couldn't you in this?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to make 2 things at once
And
because
ice.
I know the green's going to disappear, right? And then we can't show it anymore. So
Okay.
this is our carrot ginger soup, which you're going to love.
Okay.
And that recipe's in the book. This is going to be our onion dip, which we're going to make in a second. This is going to be our wonderful pear defense, right? This is so good with ice.
I saw that
You can
in
use warm fruits and add ice, right? Because we can do ice. So I'm going to start them both, and then they'll do it automatically. We can bring them an update so we can take machines away that are sold out. And again, the auto ice cube, that's what makes it hands off. So we can walk away.
Okay, let's go. You look, we'll walk. I can't wait
Isn't
to
that
try
fun?
all 3 of those.
It's like having Mark in the kitchen.
It's the best part. I love having my husband in the kitchen. But you know what? Here's the best part. Is if, let's say, both husband and wife want a drink in the morning, like a smoothie or whatever, but they want different things, so you don't want to make it all into the same blender, you've got the different cup sizes to do that with.
You certainly do.
He can make what he wants, and she can make what she wants, and they both got their healthy drink. They don't have to drink the same thing.
No, you just go to raid the refrigerator, raid the frozen food section.
Exactly.
I keep like at least 8 different frozen fruits in my freezer all the time.
That's the thing. You got me started doing that. When I go to the grocery store, I buy the frozen fruits. So then you've always got that. You can do the peach, you can do the strawberries, the raspberries, etc. And then have your fresh fruits and your fresh vegetables as well.
Did I hear green was gone?
Green is gone.
All right, just in the nick of time. We made it.
We're down to 3 colors out of 10. We've got platinum, red, and the aqua, which is really a gorgeous turquoise.
Now I want you to show people that even that big one you can handle.
All right, yes,
so
I
to
can.
twist that way,
there
right?
we go, I got it. I had to do it. I did it yesterday in my own kitchen. Boy, you tie those things on hard. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it.
I did it because I put that extra hard because I knew I was going to have you take it off. I wanted to see how good you were, right?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. There's a few muscles under there.
Can be served as a cold or a hot soup,
Okay.
right?
Ooh, it looks yummy. Look at that. Look at how smooth that is.
It's silk, right?
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Now taste that one.
I'm going to taste this one.
I love
now,
intense carrot flavor.
If I wanted it hot, I just heat it up in the microwave.
30
Easy.
seconds.
Okay. Wow, that is so good.
That's that ginger again.
That's exactly right. But with the carrots have such a rich flavor to
We
again.
make a carrot ginger salad dressing like you get in a lot of Asian recipes that are so good. I love that combination of carrot and ginger.
Oh, I like that too. That is so yummy. I want to try this onion dip, and then I've got to do the drink.
Got to taste this.
This one is called, it's right here, Ginger Pear Defense. It's in the instruction guide. And it has one ripe pear, fresh ginger, cold water, and that's it.
I'm kind of turned on with ginger, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so good.
I love looking at people's faces when they taste these drinks.
That is so refreshing. Put an umbrella in that, and everybody will want one. Seriously, that is so good.
All right, French onion dip. So I browned the onions, right?
Yeah.
Cream cheese.
You browned the onions on the stovetop. Okay.
Right. So now we're going to make a dip.
Cream
here,
cheese.
this is where I'm just going to use the start-stop because I don't want this liquefied.
Yeah.
I want it to have a dip consistency. I'm just going to watch it.
You can see it pulling the onions down.
And you tell me when you think it's the right dip.
About done.
You think it's done?
Yeah.
All right, so that's a nice dip. We want texture to this, right?
Right.
This is one case where we want texture.
Absolutely. Because you got to have it stick on the chip. You know what I mean?
Stay away. You don't get this until after Mary Beth gets hers. There's always a raid on the onion dip after the show.
The whole crew is like eyeballing us. Look at this. Okay, I'm going for it. I love French onion dip. Oh, man. That tastes so fresh. So fresh. You know what? It's amazing how much better that tastes than sometimes what you buy in those little tubs.
You don't get the chemical taste, though.
Right.
Don't you want the chemical taste?
I don't.
Well, there you go.
Oh, that is
no
really,
preservatives.
really good.
It's ready to go.
And that recipe, all these recipes are in the books.
Right. The only one that wasn't was the tomato soup, which was why I told everybody how to do it. So here we got frozen. That's hard frozen. So this again, remember our blade design is designed to do tough fibrous foods. It's designed to do ice and frozen fruit because of that unique design.
By the way, I just want to say, if you've got ripe bananas and the kids won't, eat them because they have the bruise on them, you just throw those babies in here and add in some other stuff they don't know. And the banana is still full of great ingredients.
So here I added protein powder because if people add protein powder, it's gritty. And
Right.
you're going to do the grit test real quickly. I'm going to start this. I don't need to do this on Ultra Blend. It'll do it. It's just fine on blend. While it's doing that, I'm going to use Pulse to make a guac.
Oh, good.
I want that more done. I'm going to make a marinade at the same time.
Oh, that looks good. Are those green beans in there?
No, those are scallions.
Oh, scallions. I'm sorry.
Right?
Couldn't tell.
This would be an Asian marinade.
Yeah. Wow.
And that just takes about 10
Start that
seconds.
up and then let's talk colors. Okay, so here's what you need to know before we move into jewelry. Okay, I want to tell you this. We've got platinum, and I missed what you said, Jason. Okay, fewer than 900 left in that bright aqua. Green has just sold out. We've got red. Close to 55,000 have been ordered. We have red, the aqua, and the platinum. Get the platinum too if you want. We brought in the most of those, but the rest of these colors you can't get anywhere else. And I just want to let you know, it's $186 to get this set. By the way, you can't get this set anywhere else, but for $186, you get 3 of the 4 containers and the Nutri Ninja. But who wants to pay $186? And then you wouldn't get the 12-ounce cup and you wouldn't get the extra 75 recipes.
No rational person would do that.
No. And that's why we've sold 55,000 of these today. And we started with 10 colors. We're down to 3. And seriously, I don't expect it to last the whole day because, hey, we still have 6 more hours of the day.
And only 3 colors left.
And 3 colors left. That was so much fun and so good. Bob, Warden, thank you so much. Have fun with it. Get it home for less than $18 a month. You've got it in your home in about a week's time. But we were talking about fun, so we're going to toss it over to Nancy and Carolyn and see what kind of fun they're up to.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding about fun?